Hello, viewers, and welcome back to Space Haven, where we join Emerson, Jamie, Madeline, and Tala in their adventures aboard the HSS Horus. We are going to immediately tell them to prepare a hyperjump to get to the next system because we are rapidly running out of energy rods. Energy rods are our primary fuel, which we convert to electricity. They're also being used by our shield generators and our weapon systems. So if we run out of energy rods, all of our life support is going to come crashing to a halt, and our crew is going to die. I'm sure the oxygen will last a few hours, but the ship will be dead in the water, and we will be defenseless. So right now, I have commanded a hyperspace jump, but nobody... and it was already made ready. We're going to abandon the HSS Portia in this sector. And as the team jumps out, luckily these pirates are coming to us. We're going to jump over here to this meteoroid sector. We would have had to jump anyway because the pirates are coming. Look at that. Pirates pass us in the night. And here we go into the meteoroid sector. We know here that once we get here, we're going to have very little time to get our mining operation complete. We're going to start with the energy. The energy and the Hyperium are our first choices, even though we would like the base metals. Let's start with the energy first. We're going to change everyone's priority so that Madeline can immediately hop out and get that energy. First, going to pause it, make sure we get this, get everyone on task before the meteors start bombarding us. All right, let's check crew priorities. Yeah, I mean, this looks reasonable. Let's just make sure Madeline is damn straight what she's going to be doing. Now I'm not sure. Shield operations, yeah. Let's make sure that everybody has a higher than normal. Everybody except Madeline. Which means Tala and or Emerson can both think about shield operations. Since we're here, we want somebody on shields full time to make sure those shields withstand the bombardment for as long as possible. That leaves Jimmy to be doing industry, construction, logistics. He'll focus on logistics primarily. Honestly, everybody's just going to focus on logistics, mining, and shield operations. I think Tala's probably going to be the one to do the shields. Let's do it like that. That's fine. Let's see what that results in them doing. I would expect Madeline to be running over to do your mining, but of course she's not because they don't seem to respect my authority. Alright, let's get everything else just turned off for you for now. I don't want you doing any of that stuff. Just want you mining. Heading off to mine stuff. Great. Okay. She's doing it. All right, let's take a look at the outside of the ship and watch as these meteoroids come in. This gives us a good overview of our shields, which so far haven't taken any damage. Nobody's manning the shields, so I want to wait until we take some shield hits to see what they do. There we go. Now we're taking shield hits. That should really cause Tala to run over to that shield and operate it, but she's not doing that. So let's tell it to manually. Let's tell her to just be on full-time shields, please. What the hell are you doing, Tala? Taking a break? Really? We don't have time for your breaks. Our shields are failing now. What are you doing? Working. Okay. So she is not doing the right thing either. So let's get her priorities adjusted like that. You're not allowed to do anything. Still doing it. That is frustrating. Did I tell the right person even? Yeah, she's on shields. Okay, well, hopefully when she finishes whatever she's decided to do, which is maybe get an energy, one of the energy cells out of that energy cell machine, she's going to go put it into the shields. We are down to 1 energy rod. And she's getting hot. I think we'll be alright. Looks like we are collecting energium here, so let's speed this up a tiny bit. Hopefully nobody gets killed. When she gets close to finishing that, we will tell her to go mine the Hyperium as well if we have any shields left. Jimmy has decided that he needs a spacesuit. And we are taking quite a pounding from these meteoroids now. Tala is... Emerson's on the shields, even though we've told Tala to do it. Let's pause that and fix it. And then Madeline, of course, gets hit by a micrometeoroid. She immediately comes home. Great. So Tala decided she's just not going to do anything, and Emerson decided to take over the shields anyway. Alright, I guess we should let her do logistics then. Nobody else can do... Oh, you could do mining too. So let's actually swap you over to do mining. In fact, turn off everything. Let's make you a miner also, because then we can have double duty on mining. Let's force you to do shields. Why are you not doing shields? There we go. Okay. Let's see if that settles the issue. Emerson, get up. Emerson. Seriously. Get up. Go mine. I'll let you go take over the shields, please. Thank you. Okay. Emerson, why are you not mining? Okay, you need to be fixing the other craft. So I guess that's either maintenance or construction. There we go. I guess I'll let you do navigation and gunnery just in case we need it. Operations, just don't jump on the shields, okay? And don't go carrying stuff around. I want you to be mining. Madeline, with her concussion, is still gonna go finish the mining operation. She's a trooper. We know she is. We're super low on energy rods. Let's make sure we're actually manufacturing energy rods. Where do we make those? Right here. Yes, we are manufacturing those. If possible, we have, and we do have energium, so we can make 6 energy rods out of the energium we've got so far. Great. We also need someone to be able to work industry. So, yeah, I suppose Tala could go do that if she wasn't doing the shields. Likewise, I suppose everyone could be doing logistics. Except for Madeline, I really want you to finish mining. Emerson hopefully is going to go fix this. I don't really see a way to tell it to repair. Our shields are holding up really well. This is fantastic. And she has 3 more energium to grab. So let's tell her to do the Hyperium once she's finished with the energy. There are 2 base metals available and some noble metal. How much noble? They're really far away. Okay. Well, let's keep an eye on her because chances are she's going to get hit by another meteoroid. So So far she's not dead. Did she take damage from that? Not really in the best health, but she's not doing too bad. And her concussion was really light this time, so not as bad as last time. Alright, we can afford to speed this up a little more, as our ship is doing fine. Our shields are holding. We are down to 0 rods, though. And getting low in the generator. Let's make sure that we're not wasting those rods on energy cells as soon as they come up, because we are using energy cells, so let's cancel these energy cell refinement tasks and just accumulate some energy rods before anything else. Let's also cancel the hyperfuel for now, so this thing's only producing energy rods. Looks like we now have enough fuel to make 16. Madeline is back. She did finish there. And she's actually gone into sickbay. So what we're going to do... the other craft was hit. Great. So that's where? That's him. Here. Once he gets a little lower, we're going to send him home before he runs out of oxygen. Not sure. It looks like he's just mining nothing right now. So I'm not sure if that is just because he got hit. Oh, there was something there. He was mining. Okay. So both craft are destroyed. We're going to jump out of here, fix the craft elsewhere. I take it back. It looks like one of them's still fine. Although it's getting close to break time, so yeah, let's have them jump out of here before we fall asleep in this sector. We will jump to a nearby sector, get repaired, and possibly come back here, possibly go somewhere else. Shields are beginning to drop. Nobody is monitoring the shields, that's why. Okay. Emerson, how did you do? You got a much worse concussion than Madeline, but she's hogging the bed. You're probably just going to go to bed or something. Let's reset everybody's priorities to normal. Reset you to normal. Reset you. Okay, that should normalize everything for now. And then as soon as that jump is ready, we are getting out of here. Hopefully we can make some energy rods before all of our equipment fails. Okay, we didn't really get any Hyperium there. And we didn't really finish ransacking these ships, but I think it's time we just head off to a new sector and look for some easier resources to pick. So we're going to do that. We're going to head this way. Uh-oh. We're going to have to drop down and see these pirates. Great. Okay. Oh, we succeeded our evasion. Okay, I've never seen that before. So you don't want to travel through the sector that has pirates. Gotcha. Luckily, we were able to evade them. Alright. And finally, from here... How do we get here? Hyper jump. Here we go, interstellar jump. Hopefully nobody gets sick. Boom. Nobody's gonna like that, but at least we made it to this empty sector here. Let's get them on a new jump right away. And let's take a look, see what we can see. Our nearby sector. Okay, we've got a meteoroid nebula, great. So we're not stopping there. What else? Meteoroid nebula. Everybody's on break, but I really want somebody to finish the navigation before they fall asleep. That's going to be you, Emerson. Despite your concussion. Or is it? Maybe it's going to be Tala? I don't know. Who can do navigation? And why is nobody doing it? They can all do it. Why is nobody doing it despite me telling them to occupy it no matter what? Oh, they did do it. Am I confused and this is... That's the shield console. There was nobody at navigation, but it did it regardless. Okay, well, maybe I just missed it. Oh no, this means we're waiting. Okay. There it goes. And... jump. Oh, wait, what? What happened there? Why didn't you finish? Back on. Okay. I think I told her she could stop right before she finished it. There we go. Okay. Micrometeoroids everywhere. Yay. Alright. This is not ideal. Literally every star so far. Oh good, ore pirates. That looks like base metals at least. Some ice, totally useless. And a nebula. Okay, well this turned out to be a bust. So we are going to just jump out of here. This is a waste. All micrometeoroids all the time. Nothing to be gained here. Which means jumping back to here. And then moving on to the next star system from there. I guess we'll let them sleep. We'll let them sleep in this sector at least. Or will we? I mean, Tala's already at the console. So I suppose we might as well just prepare immediately for another hyper jump. That's going to bring us dangerously low on hyperfuel, so this is going to have to be our last jump before we land somewhere where we can grab hyperfuel. We do have... we do have energy rods makeable, but we're going to be out of energy soon. Luckily those pirates have moved, so we don't have to pass through them again. But let's... Yeah, and they're blocking the exit. Son of a... Okay. Well, what that means is we should probably go here and see about trading. And then we'll go here and get some hyperfuel as soon as possible. Once everybody's recovered from their concussions. Okay, let's get close to those guys. Well, let's let you not navigate. You can go to sleep. See about trading. Because we have tech blocks to trade. They do want tech blocks, that's good. Do they have anything? They do have very expensive hyperfuel. They have steel plates. Oh, they have energy. But yeah, they do not have anything we really want, do they? Nevertheless, we'll give you some of these tech blocks, or will we? Give you one of these tech blocks. If only you had something worth trading. You can have all our guns too. I guess you can have some of these fibers. That's almost 1,000. Is there anything we want from you? Not really. Take one of your energy cells, I suppose. Although the price on that's ridiculous. 400? Yeah, we're not gonna do that. It's not worth it. I guess we'll take some of your steel plates. That's more like it. As well take some water while we're at it too. We have 27 ice. We'll take a couple of your water. Everybody go to sleep. In the morning, we'll see if we can't make one more trip into that meteoroid sector. And this time survive it and get some Hyperium. We really do need, this thing's idling, it says. We need more energy rods. Why are these energy rods not being made? This logistics job needs higher priority. Let's make sure we are prioritizing industry over logistics tomorrow. These guys are going to both prioritize mining. We'll revisit this. Maintenance, construction, botany, everything else gets lower priority. We really need to get that industry completed. Okay, they are up. Emerson is hating things with his bad concussion, which is progressing. That's good. That means it's getting better. Madeline is regressing, so her concussion's got quite a bit worse. Jimmy came and took care of her. Didn't help. Still no energy rods, even though that's really the only thing that we should be working on. Is there any way we can assign somebody? Yes, let's get Jimmy on that. Come on. You're not allowed to do it, are you? Emerson can. Okay. Emerson's who's on industry? We have Emerson and Tala. They're the only ones who can do industry. Okay. Alright, what job is there now? Tala's on it. Okay. Nope, we're out of energy. So this may be it. Going to have to get an energy rod from these guys if possible. I don't think it is possible though. I think we are dead in the water until we either die of suffocation or we get energy. So, it's been a good run. I don't think we quite succeeded here. I wonder why they are not making the energy rods. Is it possible to refine? We have 36% of a working energy rod. So let's still go. Oh, wait, maybe she got one. Not sure where she's taking it, but yes, just barely. Okay. We may have survived. Let's get some energy rods, people. I really thought that was game over. Okay, we do have enough energium to make 14 energy rods. Quite a bit of a panic there as the team just barely has enough power to get the last energy rod out of the system so that they can make new ones. Let's make sure that we are continuously feeding this job to people who can actually do it. Nobody's really that highly skilled, but we're just gonna make sure. Okay, so we got a new ship here. fool's errand, and the old ship left. So that's a new trade opportunity here with the fool's errand. They have energy rods. We are going to try to take those if possible, because this is quite ridiculous. Okay, we need money, and we don't really have anything they want, unfortunately. Oh, we have a lot of food. Let's give them some of this. Alright, so they'll take 4 foods for those 4 energy rods, plus a little money. 5 food, and it's almost no extra money. How much money do we have? 345. You know what? Let's give them 4 food. Let's take a look at how much food. We have 21 food, so 6 food would bring us down to 15. Let's give them 6 food. That way we'll get some money out of it. Plus we get the energy rods. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And suddenly we have 2 energy rods in stockpile. No need to panic. The game does go on. Whew. I really and truly thought that was the end. Alright, everybody's taking their breaks. We're going to let them finish. I really want to increase this stockpile a little bit more before we move on. So I think we're going to do one more day of just hanging out here, working on logistics, and getting our energy rods built. Low on everything as usual. Oh, where did this ship go? How come I can't find it? It's over there. Okay. Is our shuttle over there? Where did our shuttle go? Our shuttle's here. How come we haven't completed this trade? Oh, airlocks. Right. There they go. Airlock was full, blocking the trade. Alright, let's slow this down a little bit, make sure that people are continuously being put on this job. Because I don't know why you would do anything else. Get back there. Let's take a look at our overall moods. Tallah's doing alright. Madeline, her headache is gone, but she's uncomfortable. Jimmy's doing alright, and Emerson's doing alright, although he is feeling a little hungry. Make sure, Tallah, get off your break. I don't know why you think it's okay to take a break while we are so low on energy. Ah, look at that. We are actually up to 7 energy rods now because of this trade. That's a reasonable amount. I no longer fear that we're about to lose due to our lack of energy rods. Let's check how these things are doing. So, oops, overview on these. We still have a spare energy cell in there. We have a spare energy cell in here. Spare energy cell here. Great. And then how many energy cells do we have in storage? Turning on the correct display here. None in storage. So if I tell it to make 3, that's going to use up 3 energy rods. We're going to drop down to 4. So we need like 8 energy rods before I turn that on. We can make another 10. So I just want one more, really. I think that may have been it. Yeah, that was it. So let's turn this job back on. And produce here if we're less than 3. And let's make sure this is still producing great. Okay. And that means we are just about ready to jump back into a place where we can grab hyperfuel. So that is our next crisis. So we are super low on hyperfuel. There are 2 spaces here where we can extract hyperfuel, so we really want to do that since we know we can manage these micrometeoroids. It's going to take a little bit of energy. It's also tempting to retry the solar flare now that we have stronger shields and see if we can manage that, although I want to have a lot of hyperfuel before we do that because I know it's going to waste hyperfuel. So what we're going to do we're going to head here and try to finish mining this hyperfuel, and then possibly here also mine that one. Although we'll want a break in between to recharge our shields. So probably jump here, hyperfuel. Jump here, finish our salvage, and jump here, get hyperfuel. So let's do that. We'll probably have enough time to do one of those. It is getting a little bit late in the day. So let's finish the day here and make sure we get everything done. Why are we in spacesuits? Gases are looking okay. There's a lot of water vapor in here. Why is there water vapor in here? That's bizarre. So that's really... we should really have a water vapor extractor in here, I guess. Why is the water vapor so high everywhere? Wow, it's really high. Interesting. No hazardous smoke, that's good. No CO2. Our O2 levels are fairly good. And temperatures. What is the environmental condition? High body temperature for Jimmy. Okay, so we're really pumping up the temperature in this room here. We do have enough resources to make a... wow, it dropped down already. Interesting. So it just drives it up when they make energy cells, maybe? I don't know. There's one energy cell in storage. We're going to let them run the rest of the day. Yeah, it looks like we just really need temperature regulators in these areas, in these separate rooms. How much does this cost? Life support, right? Yeah. A wall thermal regulator. 1 infra, so we have enough to make 6 of those. Yeah, let's do it. Should be power. That's this room. We can stick one on this wall. I'd rather put it on this wall. That'll put that in there. We'll do one in here also, because those seem to be the hotspots. Possible that we'll regulate the temperature in the other areas around it, but I doubt it. Probably eventually need regulators in all of those rooms. Do we have anybody who actually is allowed to construct things right now? Kind of. I guess, kind of. Maybe not. Not really prioritizing it. And they're going to bed anyway. Let's finish this day. Let's see if we can finish the episode by jumping over, or at least getting ready to jump over to that final micrometeoroid section. In fact, I think we're going to end it here. We will try to get to that Hyperion next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. And please join me next time. This is Corknut signing off. Bye-bye.